If you're smart, you're probably also a pushover. The problem with smart people is that they're too rational, which makes it easy for others to take advantage of them. Let me give you a test. This is how scientists measure if someone is a pushover. Here's the scientist, this is you, and this is me. The scientist gives me $100 and tells both of us that I have to give you a share. I can give you $50, $30, $10, whatever I want. Let's say I give you $10. If you accept what I offer, you get to keep that $10, and I keep the remaining $90. But if you say no because it's too little, neither of us gets anything. So, to figure out if you're a pushover, the scientist gives me $100. From that $100, I decide how much to give you and how much to keep for myself. You get the final say. If you accept, you keep your share, and I keep mine. If you don't, we both walk away empty-handed. What's the minimum you'd accept? Would you take, for example, $20, even knowing I'm taking advantage of you and keeping $80 for myself? Or would you rather let us both end up with nothing? The scientist notes, the smarter someone is, the more likely they are to be taken advantage of. Smart people are pushovers. For example, if I offer you $10 and you're a rational person, instead of getting angry, you'll think $10 is better than nothing and accept the offer. You walk away with $10 and I keep $90. Then, in the next round, I take advantage of you again and offer you another $10. On the other hand, someone who's proud and less rational would react differently. If I offer them $10, they'd say, go to hell, and we'd both end up with nothing. Then, in the next round, I'd adjust and maybe offer $30. But because they're proud and irrational, they'd say, go to hell again, or give me half, or we'll both keep walking away with nothing. Eventually, I'd have to offer a 50-50 split. They would have taught me and everyone else watching how they need to be treated. Some people get taken advantage of all the time, often because they're too rational. Your girlfriend might be flirting, and you just turn a blind eye. Your friend is always late or cancels on you, and you never say anything. Sometimes it's better to lose the girlfriend, the friend, or even the deal and seem irrational than to let someone treat you unfairly. Otherwise, people will keep pushing, testing your boundaries, and taking more. Even if someone loves you, don't expect them to respect the boundaries you don't set. Now look at this graph. The turning point in my life happened when I was 33. That's when everything started to improve because I began focusing on my habits. It was after I read Atomic Habits, and it makes me angry I didn't read it earlier. People who read it before they turn 30 have such a huge advantage. Download it for free right now. In the first video on my profile, I'll show you how.